I'm gonna cut my mic the whole time.
Oh, so we're gonna really have that conversation?
All right. So,
you guys ready?
You give me the go-ahead. Let me know when to go. Spin in. Let's go. Nick.
Where it stops, nobody knows.
Nick.
Not
you.
me.
Is it you again?
All I know is
Karma's
not
a bitch.
me.
It's me. God damn it. All right, fine.
Dude, that's what you get for playing around and spinning too early.
I thought we were starting the episode.
No, we were still talking about
Nobody was even looking at you, dude. We know what you're trying
I
to do.
saw it.
We had set up the recording.
Anthony, let me ask you a question.
What?
Have you seen Jumanji?
Yes.
You remember when the kid tries to cheat and he turns into a monkey?
Yeah.
That's you.
That's you, bro.
Okay, how do I unfull screen?
Shut up,
Firefox?
The Stool Podcast.
What do we want?
Mr. Stool! Dad, who the hell are these assholes?
You guys are so mean. Those kids are real losers. We don't want your music.
You're their forfeit.
You guys are so embarrassing.
To win any motherfucker always be funny.
Nice word, you dunce.
Whatever you want to do.
All right,
Change
Mr.
topics on
Absentee Johnny, intro us already. We're going 5 minutes and you haven't even intro
3,
the show.
2, 1, Johnny.
Hit me. You gotta go to me. Come on, dude. What are you doing over here?
I'm an expert at
this
this,
works.
so don't even tell me how to do my job.
Yeah. And you go to Mick. That's definitely me. All right, we ready? We're ready? Hey, guys. Welcome to the Stool Podcast. We are here. We're having fun. We're going to have a fun episode, guys. It's going to be a good episode. We got the homies in here today. My name is Johnny Savage, and to my left, we got Mick. Go to Mick. There you go.
I'm
He's
Mick.
got it.
Hi.
Good job.
And then on the bitch board, who do we got, Mick?
Oh, you know, same as last week.
Yeah, what's up, everybody?
Yeah, that means he's a double bitch.
Same bitch, different week.
And we got our close friends and homies, Tori and DJ. We love these guys. They've known them longer than I have, but I like them. I think they're cool people. They're fun. We're talking
you have
about
low
Dungeons and
standards.
Dragons. Hey, hold up.
Do that again.
First of all,
No, Johnny, I
Shut
felt
up.
you not believing
First
in
of all,
that.
shut
do it
up.
again.
All right, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't even believe in it.
All right, go back to me again. I got you. Don't worry about it.
I got you, dude. Here we go.
Here we go. I got you guys. Hey, we got in store today for you guys, or in shop today in the studio, more like in the studio. We got Tori and DJ, the homies of ours from a long time past. DJ and Tori, let's go.
Let's go.
Musicians.
Let's go.
Musicians over here too. So they're
Debatable.
musicians and you guys are
He's
good
taking
musicians.
shots at himself.
I was like, it wasn't at me.
First word spoken.
Yeah, we got some friends in studio today. We appreciate them coming through. Thank you guys. We're gonna talk music today. We're gonna have some fun. You know, we make it fun. You know, that's what we do. We like to have a good time here.
Talk too much.
Yeah, I do talk too much.
I could be playing Minecraft right now.
I know. I could be playing the new Baldur's Gate, but I'm
Yeah, I
not.
could be back
As
on
you
Baldur's
should.
Gate. Yeah, I could be back on Baldur's Gate.
But yeah, so you guys know about our podcast a little bit? Do you guys know what we kind of talk about and have fun with? Okay. How about you turn down that music board?
I got it.
Look at this guy. Already messing up. Did you see that?
You can stop Spotify too, though.
Oh, yeah.
Cause
Just
it's
put a
gonna-
pause on it. Put
Go
a
to
pause on
Spotify.
it. Anthony's still learning. It's gonna take a year.
I'm really bad at computers, guys. Just to let you guys know. I mean, I'm not
Boomer.
great at it.
You said everything wrong.
What's that, Sonny?
He probably still uses AOL.
Wait, you meant the electronic mail?
Wait, am I the
Electronic
youngest
mail.
person in this room right now?
I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm trying to open
Never
Spotify
gonna
or
learn.
close Spotify and do all this stuff at the same time.
Yeah, we all do it. Anthony, me and Mick do it, and we do it fine.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This is good for you. This is good for
Yeah,
you.
you know what?
So the learning,
maybe we should just
learning.
mandatory you 5 weeks just to get the hang of it.
The
Honestly,
learning.
I don't have a Mac, so it's like I don't even know how to do.
It's
You just
literally
suck.
the same thing.
You just hover at the bottom, basically.
I'm okay
On the left side.
Okay, there.
Where? What?
I'm doing it.
You're doing it?
I'm doing it.
Do you guys see this? Do you guys see him mad?
Daddy, I'm stealing. I'm stealing.
Stop it. Yeah, you can just leave it in that window so you can minimize.
Oh,
there you go.
that's what I would like to do.
We're just going to be a
Boom.
treasure trove of
There it
Simpsons
goes. There
quotes
it goes.
today.
Oh, God.
Now we good.
Hey,
All right.
guys, welcome to the Still Podcast.
I did lose your guys' links.
No, you didn't. No,
No, they're right there.
I lost the first one.
You're good.
I found it.
You're good.
Okay.
You got it.
But we're still going, guys. Come on.
Yes. All right.
I'm
so,
terrible at it, but we're going.
DJ and Tori, one by one, tell us how long you guys been doing music and like what your guys' style you would say is. Kind of tell the people what you do.
I don't do music.
You're a liar. You're a bass player. I know you do music.
I mean, he's been doing it longer than me.
Go to scene 2.
Well, longer because you've been alive longer than me.
On the controller.
About 20 years now.
On scene 1, and then
Nice.
Yeah,
14, 34, 20 years.
20 years.
go to the
yeah,
camera.
mine's close too. I
That
think
is scene 1,
that's
number
it.
2.
What are you guys
That's you.
fucking doing?
Started off with Bitch Boy over there.
There we
There
go.
you go.
5. It's 5.
It's 5. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, DJ. Freaking
start
these guys.
again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm taking his job.
Yeah, next time let him know. He'll put that White Russian on that table for you and give it to you when you're ready.
What was the question? I wasn't paying attention.
How long you been doing the
How
music?
long you been
man?
doing music, and what type of genres do you typically write in?
Well, started with that guy right there.
Anthony,
Yes.
got you. Okay,
What's
okay.
his name?
Not saying it.
Bitch Boy Anthony.
Uh,
He's Bitch Boy today.
for 20 years. Genre-wise, whatever I want.
Yeah, I was like, anything you
I
say?
like that. I like that.
It's I try not to stay in any kind of box, and it's just like whatever I have in my head. It's like whatever I want to listen to, I write it.
There you go. I like that. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys listen to our music. We do the same
Oh,
thing.
I saw a clip for that music video.
Oh,
this
yeah.
morning.
That was fun. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like,
It's going to be a fun one. It's way different than what we've written before,
Yeah,
which is
I
fun.
was
Yeah,
not
I was
expecting
like,
it.
okay.
It was.
I don't rap like that. This
It was
guy,
good.
He got that out
okay,
of me.
we always know you be rapping, Johnny.
I saw a familiar face in the music video too.
What, our first introduction to you was you rapping on a song?
Probably. Yeah, probably. Yep.
For me,
Yeah, Tori, let's hear it.
I started probably, playing music, like actually playing music, like touching an instrument. I was probably about like between 5 and 8. But like doing band stuff, I was 12. That was like my first actual
Nice.
like band. And then the first band that actually did well is probably like 14. Like that was
Wow.
like the
So you started when you were
legit one.
12.
Yeah.
Were you playing an instrument or were you vocals? 'Cause
I
know your
was
vocals.
playing guitar and doing vocals at that time. Like that was
Nice.
like, that was the era of like, oh yeah, we're more like a rock band,
Right. Right.
And then it went into like the emo scene, and that's when it was like, oh man, like me screaming, that was an accident.
Mhm.
that was totally an accident.
Right.
That was a
Tell us about that.
a friend wanted to do it, and I was like, yeah, go ahead and try it. And they tried it, and they weren't that good at it, so I was just like screwing around. And like my first few times doing it was god awful.
Yeah.
It was bad. I was like, this is not for
That's
me.
all of us.
That's how it goes.
Everybody's first screams
All right,
are
I'm
terrible.
gonna read the room here. Anybody want to hear Tori's impersonation of her doing her first scream awfully?
The first one?
Do it.
Yeah, I like that.
I can do that.
Votes?
I like that.
Probably sounds something
I
like
think
this.
we got a unanimous vote here.
No, it was okay. I'll be honest. I was trying. This was like right when Define the Great Line came out, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be like Spencer. I'm gonna scream," and it was like, like it was just not happening. I was like,
That counts.
just
That
not
counts.
happening.
That counts. I say
So,
we give
like,
it to her. That counts.
I don't know how I ever figured it out how to do it. I'm gonna be totally honest. A lot of it was just me trying to copy guys. I think the first band that actually like did it for me, where I was like, okay, I could fucking do this. Norma Jean.
I like that. Norma Jean's dope.
Norma Jean, man.
Number jeans.
You know,
yeah.
also,
definitely say
everybody's first
Blueprints for
scream is
future
either
plans right there.
that
It's
or the
like-
whisper scream.
Well, hey, where did we go? I went with you guys to see Norma Jean.
Yeah, we went to go see Norma
And
Jean.
then you try to put volume to it,
Well,
and
what
that's when it
venue was
becomes
that?
that.
I
That
don't
was
remember.
man. It's not even there anymore. It was some little like tiny rinky
Was it-
dinky
what
thing.
city was that? It was like Woodland Hills or some shit.
Yeah, like I wanted to talk about it when we talk about stuff later, but like that we're gonna talk about that with stuff. But yeah, we saw Norma Jean in like some teeny. I think it was like Boyle Heights.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah, it was like in Boyle Heights, and then we went back and played there, like
Super
as
intimate
a
show,
band,
man.
like
It was
later
so
on,
good.
and I got robbed at the venue.
Oh yeah.
I got robbed at the venue.
Wait. Well,
Wait,
Where's your
how?
purse? Where's your car keys?
Wait,
I
how
don't
and
know.
what way did you get robbed?
They
Let's hear
stole
that.
my freaking wallet.
that's
From
right.
where?
We were playing, and all my stuff was on the side. So the stage is real tiny. You know how some of these venues are.
Yeah.
They don't have any green
Is
room.
this a bar?
Yeah,
Is this a place that's like, okay, so it's a street that looks incredibly...
it's like a major street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not too far from that famous bridge, right? I think I know exactly
And
the
there's like
place
no
you're talking
parking.
about.
We had to like park at a laundromat. Like
yeah, I know. I almost
yeah.
know exactly the place you're talking about.
That's
almost
literally
positive.
every
Yeah.
show now.
Yeah.
Every
And my
LA
wallet
show.
got stolen. I think I had like $500 or something in there.
Oh no!
No, it was the freaking merch money, bro. I was like, oh my
no.
god.
It was nuts.
Yeah, weird. I was like,
I'd
dude,
be
like
pissed.
what the hell? I was mad.
It was literally like right under our noses too.
And you know what else
her
was
stuff
bad?
was like
Because it was on stage
front,
with you.
yeah, it was like
yeah,
front
it was
of the
like
stage.
it was just on. Yeah. I was
fucked
like,
up.
how did I not see this?
Yeah, and that makes me
The dude
nervous
with the
because
microphone or something.
I literally put my stuff like when I play a show, I grab all my stuff like my glasses, my wallet, and my phone, and I put it usually in my hat, and I put it right next to my bass cab. That makes me nervous.
And I
because-
usually put the stuff like either right behind his cab or like something like, but it was like just on the side. We were in a rush. That venue was a mess.
Yeah.
It was a mess. Like honestly, like you guys know, most shows that we play, everything's a mess.
I'm
Right.
never playing in LA again.
Everything's a mess.
yo, that's all I play right now. It's fucking annoying.
It sucked because we had come out of that show. Well, the show we had played before, we had opened for Emery, and that was like the best show. Dude, like hands down, that like made my entire life. I've always wanted to open for that band. That band was
That's
like,
dope.
honestly, I started playing music probably because of that band.
Nice,
That band
nice.
was just like it. So when we got to open for him, it was like, but talking to those guys, like it was like opening for Dad. Like, hey Dad, thanks for influencing my entire music. But yeah, like opening for them was awesome. And then we had the next day we played, like a couple days later we played this show, and then I got robbed, and I was like, there goes all the money that we made from the Emery
ebbs and
show.
flows of music,
Yeah, I
of
was like-
performing live music.
Yeah,
I mean, how much stories do you hear of people getting their freaking trailers jacked and
jeez, dude.
cracked open?
Oh, it's everything.
That's all. It happens all the time. Even bigger bands, like their shit gets jacked, and they're just like,
I
Oh,
feel like I get that more
crowdfund-
from bigger bands because they always think that they have more money, which we all know is totally false.
Yeah,
but
it's
like,
false.
it's like, dude, like we have like nothing. Like not knocking our cabs. Our cabs are really small. We do that on purpose. But it's like we don't look like we have money. Like why are you robbing me?
Take great pride in my equipment. Thank you very much.
Our cabs aren't bad. They're just little tiny things.
yo,
So-
You know what? Some women appreciate a smaller cap. Actually,
Hey, they do sound better.
it's actually average size.
They do sound better.
My base cab is
Oh, whatever.
What are you running nowadays? How much? What are you running on cab wise?
Quilter bass block.
What is speaker size on that? I don't know what that is.
Mike. Oh wait, no, that's
see,
my head.
the
My
thing
head
is
is
you gotta
my
learn
head
with
is
me
a
is
Yeah,
Quilter.
the
I'm-
head
I am
is
not-
the
I
head
am
itself
not
is
a-
like
I am
little
not a-
teeny tiny
Yeah.
thing.
I'm not an equipment nerd. This guy is.
So my cab, I just use
Mike's
a
always
210.
210. That's
the
what.
gearhead.
That's it.
That's what I use now, and
Yeah.
it's the shit.
Yeah.
I've never, like bass players always want that big
That fucking
8x10
810s.
fridge.
Get out of
It's
here.
like,
yeah.
I don't need all that.
the thing that you
No, you really
basically-
don't,
You
'cause a
don't
lot
want
of-
like a
you
refrigerator.
know, live,
everywhere.
Yeah, we had to bring like a
live-wise, all our
dolly out
volume
to
comes from the house speakers.
to my old
They put us through the
bases.
house.
That was so
and then,
annoying.
so that's, your cab's really just for stage volume. And
Exactly,
you don't need
exactly.
that big ass thing. For
But
all
honestly, a
that.
lot of the big bands are doing it now. Like, I'm a big fan of like Amberlin. That's like one of my favorite bands, and they're all playing on little cabs like that now too. And they're a big band. They're playing like stadiums and all that stuff, and they got that in little cabs. I'm like, good for you guys.
You know,
But it's
you're
nice to
like,
see that out
the
there
bigger
now.
your equipment, the harder it is to move.
Yeah,
Yep.
fuck
Takes
And
all
longer.
especially for people like I'm old as shit. Like that stuff's hard to move around.
Bro, I've been telling this guy all day. My back's been hurting like all day.
Yeah,
That's what-
yeah.
You're gonna see me do weird.
Johnny, you
stretches
need me
and
to
stuff?
fix you, man?
Wait, what do you mean?
She's a chiropractor
No, she
No,
isn't.
I'm not.
or
Yeah,
what
that's
is
an
it?
insult.
Physical therapy.
Physical therapist.
Yeah,
Big difference.
yeah. I don't know
I
what.
really don't know the difference. I
I
apologize.
fucked something up.
Yikes.
I
We're about
fucked
to start
something up.
the
No,
No,
difference.
let's talk about that. That's going to be very interesting, at least for me.
One's high school diploma, the other one's college education.
We're both college education. Don't knock
Well,
them.
in comparison,
But One deals with joints, the other one deals with
that chiropractic
soft
is
tissue.
like
I am the biggest
quackery.
shit talker on the planet.
I like it.
Look, I work with chiros. I love chiros. What they do is important.
She doesn't.
But
I work
No,
with
I'll say it for you, Tori. I've heard that it's quackery. I'll say that element of it. And then
a
you
lot of
explain
this,
as
a
someone
lot of
with
this
insight.
stuff works together. I will say,
did not
because
do
a
that
lot
in
of people
mine.
will be like, "Oh no, you gotta go see a chiropractor, and they're gonna fix you, and everything's great." And
Right.
that's not always true. And it's the
not
same.
true.
It's the same with physical therapy. A lot of our stuff, it doesn't always fix you right away either. It's not a cure all.
Disappear.
But
it's called therapy for a reason.
it does. It does a lot.
DJ, close that.
But-
Close that. Close that.
A lot of this stuff works together. So if I say anything, I'm like,
You realize they don't
chiropractors serve
kidney
their
us good way to do
purpose.
this?
They do
Right.
joints and all that stuff, and that's great. They crack you and all that, but it's not going to work unless you have somebody else work the soft tissue side. So
Right.
you need both. Honestly, I feel like you
Strong,
need
independent man. I
Makes
get my own
complete sense
juice.
to me.
both. Yeah. So
Yep.
I
makes
can
complete sense to
do
me.
magic on you.
Yep.
I don't know if I'll fix you.
The soft tissue is good.
Yeah.
I like soft tissue.
Put my
I
elbow
like
in
your
it.
soft tissue.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I like that.
I love that
I'll give
Mick
you-
chimed in just to say something about soft tissue.
Soft tissue.
Not gonna be soft for
That's
long.
because Mick needs some TLC too.
I get TLC.
Yeah.
I get TLC.
Oh, hey, I can confirm.
Hey.
He's
Oh,
like,
he
I'm gonna be honest with you,
does.
I was listening to Waterfalls this morning.
Mick, good for you. Good for you.
That is rude. That is a rude.
Oh, he does. I do very good for him.
We have fun
What
around
do
here.
we,
Good for you, Johnny.
We have fun around here. We
What's the OnlyFans link?
OF
That's Mr.
It's actually mixture
Got
dumbass.
spending money.
Okay,
That's getting old.
it's not for me. I think it's funny still.
Randy said it's getting old too.
I don't care what Randy says.
Ooh! Oh, Johnny.
Oh, Anthony, you know what?
Respond.
I was gonna actually ask you
Respond.
something.
Okay.
Stop talking.
Yes, sir.
Tori, tell us the song that you brought in today.
All right, so I brought in Bite My Tongue by Wilder. So we opened for these guys when they were Hearts Like Lions. They opened for Emery and we opened for them. So we love these guys. They transitioned to being Wilder with just two of them.
They're
just
actually
their
females now.
No. They transitioned to be this their guitar player and their drummer.
Oh, okay. No, I
So they're
misunderstood.
they're
I
Long Beach
misunderstood. My bad.
locals. So like
Oh,
you know,
nice.
it's awesome to have these guys. You know, just
Nice.
us playing with them and all that. So and they just opened a bar.
They
Where at?
opened a bar.
Yeah, they opened a bar.
I noticed so much more bands are not just doing music. They're like, we got to do more than music.
They opened a
yeah, just do
distillery and
that.
a bar, and it
That's
looks awesome
fucking
as hell.
Sick, dude. All right, let's hear it. This is them.
Yes, it is.
I love this song.
Bite My Tongue. Let's go. All right.
Like it already.
They got a big sound in there. I like it.
Medium sound.
Medium to big, I'd say.
Medium. Venti?
He's a venti.
Venti.
Although he kind of looks like me without a beard.
Wait, the lead singer or the...
No, the drummer.
I'm the only one that doesn't say venti at
Look at his hair.
Starbucks. Whenever I order Starbucks, I'm like, I'll take the big one.
I'm going to interject here with the serious
I
note.
kinda like
Serious,
this.
I love the vocals, man.
Yeah.
I immediately, this is kind of, the very like
Yeah,
drony,
Steven's awesome.
great vocals.
Listen to
Very great
Hearts Like
vocals.
Lions too.
Yeah, Hearts Like Lions is awesome. That was their old band,
I'm
but
sure
I mean, this
I
band's
know I've
awesome
heard
too.
that name, so I'm sure I've heard a song.
I do know that
at
name
some
too.
point.
They were
yeah.
on Tooth and Nail. So
Oh,
they
okay.
left Tooth and Nail because a few of their band members left. A couple of them moved up north, yada, yada, yada. And then, I don't think they could get the name because when you sign to a label, you have a multi-year contract
Yes,
you got to be with.
there's
So,
rights that you have to.
so when they left, it was just him and the drummer. Those guys they live in Long Beach, so they're local guys.
Okay.
And they just freaking kill it. Just the two of them. I love it. I was like, when they came out with this, I was like, damn. I think it was during 2020, wasn't it?
Does anybody remember the band The Gay Blades?
Is that
I
your
guess
band?
not. Oh God!
You know, you
Sounds
could
like
be
Taking
right with
all
that.
the beatings today, I'll take them.
Sounds like
But I'm going
like
to
a
be
band
honest
you
with
would call.
The Gay Blade is a thing that Zorro used to be called. Is Zorro with the Gay Blade? You
Yeah,
understand
because
that, right?
Zorro's gay.
Is he
Part of
though?
that,
He
don't
was
you
like the
understand?
biggest womanizer.
Anthony comes in here with sweaty nipples and gay blade.
All covered.
Big womanizer.
Mike with the fucking pull from sweaty nipples. All right, let's get back to Wilder.
I like it. It's not
Kind
like
of Imagine Dragons-y, I
yeah, a
guess.
little bit. I didn't expect them to
Oh,
sound
no,
like
no,
that.
shit. What was the cable car
Don't
song?
you dare stop the song right now.
That's the best part.
We have to stop the song every couple seconds. We have to do it.
Yeah. YouTube says we have to.
We have to do it. That's why we do it.
I didn't expect
it's the best part.
I didn't expect it to
back it up
sound
5
like that,
seconds.
Be
though.
interrupted for a good 15, 20
Yeah,
seconds.
back it up 5 seconds.
All right, we will.
We're like,
It was just
All right,
about to
well,
You
get
got
good.
me all
What
excited
is
for
that
the
band?
good part.
What is that band that sang that cable car
Scene one.
song? What is that band?
Musical
The Fray.
equivalent of Blue
Fray.
Balls.
That's the vocalist that reminds me. This guy reminds
yeah,
me.
I feel that. I can hear that.
All
You're right.
right, so here we go.
Is that
The best part.
Órale.
Everybody, shut the fuck up.
Órale, fool, I'm in a band.
It's the chorus. It's the chorus, bro. It's the chorus, bro.
And we go out.
We play our song and we get
Pasole, and I go.
Hey, I'll take all that all day. I'll be going home
can't
to that.
participate in this.
I'm
I'm
gonna tell you
white.
this right now. I'm in a project right now. The drummer Xavier, he plays for the band Tourists. He plays for a bunch of bands, but he's filling in my hardcore project right now. And he's trying to start a vegan taco pop up that exclusively shows up at shows. Tell me that's not a fucking brilliant
Best idea.
I
A
like
fucking
vegan
brilliant
Best idea.
tacos.
Best idea.
Nah,
Is it called
ones with
Vaco?
beef.
Vato?
I got
Vaco.
a pig as a pet, so I don't eat that pork. All right, let's listen to these guys. That's how I thought he was gonna sound. Let's keep going.
No, dude, I was hoping for you to go eventually
Holy
into like
shit,
that,
dude.
like the drunken Mexican.
Some Cheech and Chong type stuff.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy. All right. No, seriously,
so-
though. Best part of the song. Here we go.
I do like it.
It's awesome.
It is pretty awesome. See, wait, pause it real quick. This is why I like this, what we do here, is because I learn about new music, especially bringing in guests. Like you guys, before Mick and Anthony already show me new music just outside of this, but we all save it now for this, for the podcast, and we share new music and
There's
new things.
intention to it.
I love it. It's awesome because I love listening to me. Now I'm going to go literally when driving home today, I'm going to be listening to these guys and like checking them out, like checking out their whole catalog,
They have
you
a
know?
whole record?
Yeah,
And what
that's
was
a
the-
record. They released a
So
record with
this,
that.
This band has a EP,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then there's
other
Hearts Like
stuff.
Lions, which has a
What
full
is
length.
the Lions?
Okay.
What is it called?
Hearts Like
Hearts Like
Lions.
Lions.
Hearts Like Lions.
Yeah, their
Okay.
last
So I
album
love this
before they
guy's
broke
voice.
up
This guy's
was
got a nice voice.
Yeah, that guy was a singer in Hearts Like Lions still, but before they broke up, they released an album. That album is so
Every
good
single
still.
song.
Banger.
Banger. And honestly, like,
Love it.
you know, I'll plug Seosin. Seosin's freaking Beatle album. Every song is a banger.
Right. Everything's a
But
But
banger.
that
hat
song
right
is
here?
also a banger. That thing's a banger. I love every song in there, and there's not a lot of bands that do that for me. It's
not.
These bands did that, and the fact that we
Check
got
it
to
out.
like hang out with them and open for them like several times.
That's dope.
Freaking awesome.
That's dope. Let's continue playing it. Let's hear it.
Got it.
These guys are dope. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. If I'm digging it, then it means something.
So it's not girl music, Johnny.
No, this is not girl.
I don't listen to
think
girl
so.
music. Come on now.
Wow.
Gauntlet laid down. Another quick little thing to say about it to me.
That
He
chorus-
always
that
stops it
chorus
at the
is
worst
We heard
getting
it
me.
already.
fucking time.
It's getting me every
Heard it
time.
already. All right.
I listen to it
got my
every day.
No, but one thing to say about like this style of music, right? There's a simplicity to like, all right, some people would argue that like formulaic, like complicated music is the best kind of music. It's like the most emotionally evocative or whatever. It speaks to them the most. But this is so straightforward. It's just
Keep
good
it
performance.
Simple,
It's great.
stupid.
Very simple. Like, yeah,
Well,
stupidly simple.
let's take that back to like, okay, we're all original emo kids, right?
Not me.
How simple
yeah.
was that music back then?
Get out.
A lot of it.
I'll see my
mostly
way
was,
out.
yeah. I would say.
Yeah, it was very simple. It was not crazy. There wasn't
ABC
like no
myself.
knock on Dance Gavin Dance. I love Dance Gavin
No,
Dance.
but what made
but
that music
nothing was like that back then. It was
exactly?
simple. People love that stuff. People remember that stuff. How many
Exactly.
people like
I think
will just shout Dashboard Confessional? That's so simple,
Yeah,
but people
one man
hands down, everybody knows, right?
I shaved my head today, and like
Segue.
it's so weird that
Pull your pants down.
when you shave your head, like
Real.
when you're cleaning up afterwards, like it's so crazy because like your hair
is everywhere.
everywhere.
Your hair is everywhere.
Hey, don't you dare talk shit, dude. Honestly, I've listened to Dashboard Confessional that like I've been like on emotional lows that like I could never feel myself to get back from, but they've pulled me out to a point where I felt fully vindicated.
Gay.
When you can relate to that song, you've made it.
Right.
Like I just recently everybody in the world struggles with mental stuff. And it's like I recently
never.
pulled myself out of it, and it's like listening to that song. It's like, damn, I can actually.
See, when I go through stuff like that, I'm listening to Cannibal Corpse, though. That's my thing.
He's like, that's where I find substance, real depth.
Dude, mine's all over the place. I can't even describe to you where mine is literally
My
everywhere.
favorite band is Fetus Boogers.
I mean, lyrics like burying
Sounds like
the
a good grindcore band.
lyrics like burying the infant that is my soul. That's a good lyric. That's a good lyric. It speaks to what I relate to.
I got a really good segment we can do next podcast. So I'm thinking we just like think of like random ass band names and see if they're really bands on Spotify.
Dude,
That's not a bad idea.
And they have to
Can I tell you guys my
They
imaginary?
have to have that tree branch font.
Yeah, they got it.
You guys
Dude,
wanna-
our band name was Digital Panic. People were looking at me like, DP?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Hey yo,
and I was like, look,
That's
it
good
was
marketing,
named
actually.
this before I was in the band.
okay, so the
I
story
was
behind
like-
that name. The story behind that name.
Aw.
So Digital Panic started as me and a friend of mine, just two of us.
Name names.
Erica.
Name names.
I can't say I can't say what I call him on a podcast.
Erica.
I'll do a quack noise. I'll do a quack
And it was
noise
just
for you.
like, because I mean, him and I suck at coming up with names, and I was like, I want digital in the name, because
Okay.
I don't know why.
And then they wonder
And
if
it's like,
Panic at
what's
the
another
Disco.
word that goes good with that? Oh, panic. Digital panic.
Panic at the
Oh,
Disco.
does
fuck,
sound
that's
good.
DP. Oh well.
Move forward.
I was in a
moving
band
forward.
called STD.
No, but that's the thing. Though.
Also.
It had,
So I was like-
it had brand power.
I just have
to
bad
it.
names. Okay,
And
let's
then what's
see.
the logo?
You're
A
real.
giant D and a giant P.
I mean, that's kind of sick, though. That's a kind of a good idea. It's good branding, like Mick said. I mean,
It was a Christian band.
It was a Christian band.
maybe not that good with branding.
Well, no, I mean Christians aren't going to make
Daisies.
Christians aren't going to make that correlation. You know.
Oh,
Christians-
they
Of course
did.
they are.
Hey, hey.
Look, okay, like
The most degenerate people on the planet.
yeah, we're Christians. We're just as
We're
bad.
scared of digital stuff, so we're panicking.
Yeah, AI is coming to kill us, Mike.
I knew it. We saw it. We seen it.
They're scared of
seen it
rainbows on
first
beer
hand.
cans.
Y'all seen it before? Hell yeah! But okay, so no, you guys were kind of going over right your story of Digital Panic. No?
What was I talking
We're
about?
talking about the inception of Digital Panic.
Oh yeah, you, because I wasn't there for that. I was an afterthought. You could talk about my afterthought eventually, but
Talk
I was
about-
I mean, I was just talking about how the
did Tori
name
get-
came about.
tell
Talk
Let's
about
bring
it
up that
until
part.
she gets in. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she.
wait, how does she get in?
Yeah.
Where does she come in?
So,
So-
It was you
playing
and, it was
games,
you and
Cube.
you and your gay friend touching each other.
that was
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
before that. That
so
was in Passengers.
we got done touching tips, and then
Okay.
I was bored.
right.
So
Be
I was like,
we
I
might
want
as
to
well get a
join.
girl involved.
Yeah, I was like, I want to join a band with more people.
Okay.
And she was in a different band that recently she got kicked out of and
Yeah.
posted.
right.
Wait. I gotta.
Wait, how'd you get
got
kicked out?
kicked out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
happened?
so
What did you say?
She was
I
a
know
girl.
you said
Look,
something.
look,
Literally.
that band, he says we were bad. I thought we were awesome. Okay, like
Well,
we
everybody
actually,
thinks their own band is awesome, but if I showed
Hey,
you guys my
we
first
were
band,
getting-
I think my stuff's dog shit.
we were getting
I think
label
that's the- I
attention.
thought that was how it
That's
all
pretty
works.
good. When you're like 14, 15 years old and you're getting label attention.
I
that's
found
pretty-
out we
that's
did
pretty-
too,
That's
by
pretty
the way.
awesome. Like we
were
had
talking
them
about that
showing
before,
up to the shows. So like,
nice.
you know, we were selling out independent band, freaking all independent band shows, and we were headlining them at the Chain, and we were selling them out. Like, that's pretty good.
Wait, hold up. You're playing Chain at 14 years old?
Oh yeah,
God damn. I played
freaking
there
awesome.
for the first time when I was like 22.
it was freaking awesome.
Oh, fuck.
We used to sell it all the time because the promoter
fuck?
we were with told us, "Hey man, if you play 5 shows with
Promoter.
us." Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Oh yeah.
We were
Segway.
That's a good segue for us.
Segway.
told us
Yeah,
that
we
we
love
played 5
promoters.
times that we'd get to open for a sign band. This was
Wanna
a
take a
long
sip?
time ago, right? So we're like, yeah, we're gonna do it. So we did it, and we started
Little
selling them
fingers.
out, and we were having freaking labels show up and talk to us.
That's cool.
And I was like, man, like we're freaking owning it. But then the band flipped on me and wanted to go really heavy direction. Didn't
What were
really
you
talk to me
doing
about
again?
it.
We were doing vocals, or
Yeah, I was doing vocals. I was screaming and singing still.
okay.
So it was like, I think I sang more in that band than any other band. Like, I really liked the style of that band. So,
Very
we
under oathy.
played the Warped Tour qualifier.
Okay.
We won our first one by a freaking landslide. We killed everybody. The second round we lost, but the band we lost to was friends with the guy hosting the show.
Oh, yep.
So
happens every time.
they told my bandmates, which I had joined the band. I didn't found this band or anything. Told my bandmates that we lost because of me. So my bandmates were like on this freaking
How would
thing
that
to get
even
rid of
work?
me.
Like, she just wasn't what we're looking
It was
for.
because she was a girl.
Yeah, it was because I was a girl. In that style, they were just like, "Oh, girls don't scream, girls don't do hardcore," because it wasn't really popular back then.
Flash
Right.
forward to
Now-
10 years
yeah,
later.
now, right?
How
Kitty
opposite
didn't come
that
out
scene
yet.
Yeah,
is.
opposite
Kitty
that
didn't
is
come
now.
out yet, so it didn't.
Yeah, it wasn't as popular. There was a handful of them that were pretty popular, but it wasn't as popular. So like, they were like, "Oh, we got to get rid of her," and they told me when they got rid of me, we played our last show at D Piazza's. They told me
I
like
remember D Piazza's.
they wanted
Think so.
to be the Devil Wears Prada. So they got rid of me. They got 2 guys to be screamers, and then they got a keyboard player.
Devil Wears Prada.
So it was just like it just wasn't
Good.
it wasn't
I love
good. They
Salt
died like a year
by them.
after.
Sorry.
They died a
I
year
love
after
their
getting
I
rid of
love
me.
everything they do. I will fist fight Johnny right now.
I'm sorry.
I do love
I
Devil
didn't grow up
Wears
as emo. I grew up as death metal and thrash
think
metal.
he's sitting in the
I'm
wrong chair.
I'm the I'm the outlandish guy. On
Look,
this
I
one.
like death metal too. I have no problem with it. Like you're wearing an Impending Doom shirt. Those are my homies.
These are my guys.
Yeah, I
Hey, Johnny,
freaking love those
Brooke
guys.
Brooke is the homie.
Brooke
Johnny-
is the homie.
And I was really cool at B Town, but then he's not in the band no more.
Oh no,
Can
I used to
can
hang out with
share
Brooke
He was my
and
homie.
Dave.
Can I share
Yeah,
with you
Dave's cool
my
as fuck.
black metal band name
Sure.
that I've always wanted to?
Absolutely.
Sarcophagus.
All right, Tori. So let's go ahead and with your story, what you were talking about. What were we going on
Back
about?
to Tori's story.
Yep.
So I got kicked out of that
We should
band.
just mute your mic
and then
at
I
this
had
point.
a freaking tryout. I had one
Right.
friend that wanted to be in the band with me. He was not in the band before that. He was not in that band. He had filled in for us one time to play guitar, and he wasn't really that great. So I had a tryout to get better guys. So I was looking for a guitar player, bass player, and a drummer. So
Okay.
I had
this is my favorite
tryouts.
part of the story.
I had 2 different groups of guys. I had one group of guys. They were awful. Let's be real. They were awful. 2 of them actually knew each other, but the guitar player and the drummer knew each other.
You the best.
Open that for him, please.
And then
Sorry.
then this
Thank you.
guy was in my second group
Okay.
with our other friend Nick.
Okay, so I gotta tell this part of the story. All right.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, I was just saying, you were there with Nick and another guy.
She started a new band, and I saw the post on
were called
Facebook.
Passengers.
I started the post. It was not called that at the time.
I don't remember what we were called.
It was 10 till midnight. I believe.
Yes.
So
I named it after my dog.
Yeah. So I see,
get one of those too.
I see a post on Facebook asking for bass players,
I'm getting faded tonight.
and,
I'm gonna be here
and
late.
then it says to DM your qualifications.
Oh, yeah.
I posted my shit
On the
as
wall.
a public comment.
He did post it as a comment. I
And
was like, man, I gotta
I've played
message
this
this
many
guy.
shows. I've
like,
played
oh my
out of state
God.
shows. I just spilled everywhere.
Tori, I love you.
No,
That's what he
what's that?
takes? Oh, okay, not
dude,
yet?
honestly,
That didn't come till later?
this dude avoided me like the freaking plague.
Yeah. So
I know what he.
Like-
yeah. So I posted my
First of
stuff
all,
in public.
wait, real quick. I know what he was doing, but go ahead.
So I posted my qualifications in public
Right.
because I can't read.
Also, he wanted to show you guys. I ain't scared
And
of none
then,
of these guys.
And then, like
He did.
instantly, like right
DJ's
after,
a fucking
right after I
stud,
post that,
dude.
right after
He
I post that
plays the
comment, I
quiet
get the
guy.
message.
I know what he's
And then
doing.
she sends me the stuff,
That's
and I
why
learn it.
he and I get along so well. He is strong silent type.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He had you,
So-
Tori. Let me tell you this real quick. He had you from the beginning. That's the thing. You didn't know it. You didn't know it at the time, but he had you figured out from
I'm not
the
gonna lie.
beginning.
I'm not gonna lie. When
knew
he
exactly
walked,
what
when
he
he
was
showed
doing.
up to the tryout, I thought it was cute.
He was like,
we are together.
But I was dating somebody else at the time, so I was like, I was like, can't freaking talk to this guy like that. But he was like awkwardly outside of the room, and I was like,
I was
hey.
the rebound.
I was like, do you want to? Are you DJ? Are you supposed to come in here for the tryout? And he was like,
Tori,
yeah.
Call me whatever
Tori,
you
were you
want.
like,
No. I almost guarantee you his answer was actually like, yeah, I don't know, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, it was about that. It was about that. Then he comes in and awkwardly, because I don't know, Mike, if you remember when we had the pool table inside the studio room.
Annoying.
Yeah, he comes and sits behind the pool table on that freaking couch and is just like,
Sinks right into it.
like, let me disappear into this couch.
So yeah, I showed up to the tryout and God, that band was ass. I was actually this close to leaving it.
Yeah, we changed our name
Because,
without telling him, and he got mad.
Because yeah, I was in Vegas. It was for
Mike's
In
wedding,
Vegas for you.
apparently. I had no idea.
yeah, and they changed the name without me, and I was like, I was already like, because these guys were.
Look, he didn't help. He was just just
they
sit
couldn't
there
play
quiet
the
the whole time. He didn't put any.
They couldn't do
He didn't
shit.
put
Desperately
any.
grasping at straws to just
Yeah.
be part of a project with people.
And yeah, I only stayed because the drummer we had, Nicholas.
Oh, Nick.
He
Love
was,
you, Nick.
He was so. He was like,
Oh, Nick is very, very.
Yeah.
He just.
I'm cutting him off right there. I only stayed because of the bullshit. Because of the drummer you stayed.
No, Nick is very.
I'm sure he's very whatever.
Nick
but who
forces himself
who is
on
sitting
you.
on the couch with him now? Who's sitting
Okay.
on the couch with him
Yeah.
now?
As hard as this is
He's
to
staying in
believe-
the band because of the drummer.
As hard as this is to believe,
that was it.
I had zero intention on this ever happening.
He's playing Stone Cold to the very end.
I remember Nick.
You remember that
honestly,
story
I'm with
she
her,
told
but
before
I'm
this
not- I'm still not
podcast
even
started of
interested
how
in
all
that.
this started, of how oblivious I was?
First of all, I love what he's doing. He's gonna like Tori. Just so you know, he's gonna keep this up
dude.
forever.
He's the golem. He's a fucking gargoyle,
Hey,
bro.
DJ,
He's
we're
impenetrable.
the same guy, dude. I'm telling you, I did the same thing to my girl. I was like, yeah, I don't, whatever.
So
I know- I know-
thought,
He didn't whatever
yeah,
me,
no,
but
like,
he was just like.
I seriously had no intention on ever
my
dating her
God.
because
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
she's
what you
way
think,
out of my
Tori.
league. She settled so hard for me; it's not even funny. She was already like talking to somebody else at the time, and
Yeah,
all
when
that
he
stuff
showed up,
was
I
like-
was definitely talking to somebody else. I was definitely
who was
not.
like half my size.
He was the same
See
height
that?
as me.
You see
That
that
was
when you just
weird.
did that?
That's the only one I've ever had be my height. That was weird.
Take that as a lesson, Short Kings. Y'all are fucked.
I'm sorry, 5'4" guys.
One guy
I'm
that comes in
5'4".
I'll take you,
5
Short
We
inches
were just
Kings.
like meeting nose to nose. It was fun-ish.
You don't gotta wear heels for him.
But I don't like wearing heels. And when I wear heels, you say I'm a tall lady and it intimidates you. So
I am afraid that are taller than me.
Own it. Own it.
That's hilarious. That's
I think
great.
you have to own the heels, Tori. Just shut him up with those. Shut him up with
No,
those.
she don't like heels.
Girl
I don't.
power, dude.
They hurt all my
I know, dude.
athletic injuries.
I now immediately he said girl power. I just picture the Spice Girls heels. You know what I mean?
God.
Tori
Big old
Did you see the Spice Girl did the Olympics, dude? That was hilarious.
No, what happened there? What happened there?
The Spice Girls, they did a show for the
I
Olympics.
saw Celine Dion's.
What are they like 60 now?
No, bro.
Bunch of
They're
old
like
bitches.
in
Don't
their
you say that.
40s or 50s, dude. They're not that old.
Baby Spice is the only white girl for me, okay?
Oh, when we first started
bunch of
dating,
old
it was
bitches.
Carrie Underwood.
Ooh, really?
I like that.
And I was
that was my family making
and
a
I
joke.
was like, white women?
White women.
I don't like white girls.
DJ, we're the same in a lot of ways. We look at the white ladies like celebrities, right? Like Scarlett Johansson and stuff like that. We're like, damn. But we always go with the Latina at the end of the day.
White women can't cook.
They can't do. Right?
Well, you
They
wouldn't
don't
tell
see
them
shit.
about
They're not as-
white Thanksgiving.
They're not as hard. They're not as hardcore as the Latinas, you know.
What's that? What's a
Have you ever had spicy steak?
Lord,
The pepper
Spicy steak?
gives it a
You're
kick.
talking about carne asada. That's what you're talking
that's
about.
the
The
real
pepper gives it a
spicy
kick.
steak.
Carne asada?
Carne asada. All right, let's watch a little more of the Wilder.
We have
real
not
quick.
finished this song
No.
yet.
No. We're not going to finish
Just
it.
for the record, we don't usually finish the song.
So you probably want to skip to like close to the end then, because I want to
Okay,
at least
so
get that build up
I'm gonna
to the last quote.
I'm gonna just highlight how bad my fucking luck is. Why am I not able to select the scenes right now, guys?
Oh, yeah,
Because it wants you to have
Look at
Johnny's
scene-
face.
scene
It's
four,
people
boom,
like
boom,
you
boom.
why I
Can't
don't
touch
do
'em.
tech
Oh
support.
yeah, the iPad's not working.
Yeah, the iPad's frozen, guys. That's my bad luck.
Oh, my gosh.
Told you.
We'll
All
be
right.
we'll be right back. Stop it.
Stop the
Oh,
recording.
you don't stop it, but just,
How do I redo the...
Look at you, dude.
I didn't do shit.
No, just restart the app.
I literally never do shit. It's like fucking my bad luck.
Last week he managed to get. He was working the computer. He managed
I got
to
the
get
mouse onto the
cursor
tablet.
on my
Under
iPad.
the tablet. I don't know how that
And he was
goes.
stuck on the iPad. I was just like,
What's the
dude.
password again?
What's
1,
the
2, 3, 4, 5,
password?
6, probably.
Pass. What else? That's it?
Beep. Beep, beep, beep.
So I have a degree in computer science, right? And that means
We're better?
you
All
are
right, here we
free. You're basically free tech support for your family and stuff. And it's people like you why I don't do tech support as a career.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I do a lot of work to try and problem solve this shit myself.
Oops, I broke it.
But no, I'm being I'm being absolutely genuine about it. I do a lot of footwork on my own, YouTube videos, and trying to learn this shit. But it's this out of control bad luck element.
It's
that
like,
literally,
how the shit you guys
as
break
someone-
this
as
in this
someone
way?
who actually does this stuff, can you explain how that possibly could have happened when I got the mouse cursor wrong? When happened?
Yeah, the Bluetooth on the iPad synced up with the Bluetooth on the mouse.
Okay, now what did I do personally?
You didn't do anything.
Exactly.
Existed.
I existed.
He was there.
I existed.
But that
Like, there's some people that just break shit
But-
in ways
but
that
let me
you
tell you
just
something. Let me tell you
cannot.
something.
I'm so happy to hear
comprehend.
you say these
But
things.
let me
It's
tell you
affirmation
something.
of my paranoia that I've had for years.
There's literally
Well,
people that break stuff in
let me-
ways that you cannot comprehend.
Well, those are people that are normally like testers for things.
when you try to fix it for them,
Who can break this the worst?
So it gets worse. Like, there's people that break stuff in ways that you just don't understand, and then when you try to fix it, they're just so uncooperative. And then you ask them, "Did you try turning it off and turning it back on?" Why would I need to do that? It's like, what operating system are you using? Well, that's easy. Google Chrome.
That's not an operating system.
That's your internet browser.
Exactly. But there's people like that.
RIP Internet Explorer.
You got White Russian, Mick?
Is that not around anymore at all?
He does now.
Internet
That's
Explorer?
2010, they stopped, or 12 or something
Well,
like
it's
that.
Internet
They
Explorer,
stopped-
but
they
it's
stopped
another
Microsoft
name now.
Edge
now.
Yeah, it's
Edge.
Edge.
Microsoft
It's
Edge.
edgy.
And people use it just as much as Internet Explorer.
I
It's
edge
edgy.
pretty much every day.
Which is never.
Somebody's got you
Is that
edging?
over the
Is that
edge?
what we're talking about?
Somebody's got you edging?
I'll get you over the
Yeah,
edge.
my girlfriend's in Texas right now.
All right. Now that I got the tablet working, do you
I'm
guys
here,
want to
baby.
try to finish a song?
Well,
No, let's go
I
to
would
the-
fast forward it a little bit towards the end if we're not going to
Yeah,
finish it. That way we
let's go
can
to the
hear
end
like
a
that
little bit, real
build.
quick.
Let's crack into the.
we got a lot of
we'll go
shit on the board.
Yeah.
And I love tacos, and they taste very good.
I didn't even press play. This is already really good.
Taco, burrito, burrito. I love that. South Park.
kisses. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to rewind it. This is the good part.
Did I not get that melody right?
I don't know. I feel like these guys have had In and Out quite a good amount of times.
Yeah, what?
In and Out.
The drummer did definitely.
Are they California boys?
Oh yeah,
Well,
they're
then,
Long
yeah,
Beach.
definitely.
They're Long Beach.
Absolutely, they've had In and Out.
I wouldn't say they.
I do
would
wanna-
say
I
they-
do
I
wanna
would
go to
say
their bar.
They're before they were
Yeah, what's
signed,
it?
a lot of their shows ended with the trip to In and Out.
In and Out or Denny's, bro.
I wouldn't say all of them, but the drummer for sure. Go ahead, continue.
Don't be talking about us fat people.
I liked going to A&W Root Beer.
He's a big
after
sound,
shows.
that's for sure.
Sick.
Anybody remember The Wire?
I really like this song.
The show,
Yes.
The Wire,
No, the
Or
venue.
venue.
the venue, The Wire. No, I don't remember that place.
Going to A&W afterwards.
Oh God, that's not there anymore too, bro.
That was an A&W KFC, as a matter of fact.
It's not there no more.
Damn.
Yeah, gone.
Oh, my back hurts.
Then-
Got
so,
another gray
okay,
hair.
so how do you guys know these guys again?
We played with them.
So are they currently like touring on something or doing like shows? Or
They're
anything?
writing right now. They're writing an album, an actual album
Awesome.
this time.
Very cool. I like
It
the Wilder.
needs to come out
But
already.
what is that freaking thing? They opened a bar. It's called Broken Spirits Distillery. It's in Long Beach as
That's
well.
dope. I gotta
So-
check
If you
that
have
out.
enough money to open up a bar, then they're obviously doing pretty good.
Well, they
Especially in
probably
Long
got
Beach.
financial backing,
Yeah, in
but
Long
it's
Beach,
pretty
that's
awesome.
Good.
That's pretty
good.
dope.
Yeah, I want to go. It looks
Let's all go.
freaking bomb.
I'm down. Let's go right now after the pod.
Hey, I'm down.
I ain't got nothing else to do today.
File in my SUV. Let's go.
Yeah, she got room. Need 7.
I do. Now I do.
There's
now that I
1,
don't
2,
play
3,
shows.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us
Now,
here.
do they run the bar? They work there, or they?
They work there. I've seen Steve in there a few
work
times.
there?
Steve bartends.
That's
That's
pretty
pretty
sick.
sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick.
I'm gonna tell him, hey, yo, I like that song where you're like, I like tacos and they taste so good. Let's see what
Carne
DJ brought.
asada, cilantro, and some other Mexican shit. All right,
DJ, announce your song that you've been listening to
Yeah.
What's this
nonstop.
one? Nonstop.
So this is
It's one of those bangers,
the,
huh?
brand new song
No,
by
no.
From First to Last,
This
which is
girl
a
music.
This is girl music, but I'm down to
Fuck
listen.
you, Johnny.
so From First to Last is a
You guys are good.
huge influence
Let me tell you
Good shit.
something,
for me.
Johnny.
Good shit.
You might be girl music, but guess what?
What?
I like girls.
Ooh,
I get it then.
Hey, guess what?
Ooh.
Chicken butt.
Dang.
Got him.
It's flying around right now, dude. Look at the fucking beef is flying. So let's get into Genesis.
I'm gonna smack you in the face with my dick, and then the beef's gonna be flying. All right, play it.
You said beef.
It is playing, but
It's what's for dinner.
The song
Very
did start
electronically-
muted, by the way.
Wait, pause it real quick.
no.
Did you just tell me no?
No.
What's the name? Skrillex is in this band, right?
Not
He
anymore.
was. He was.
So
That's
he's
where
not.
he
on-
started.
He's not on this.
No.
He's not on this track now.
Sheesh, fuck Skrillex. All right, keep playing it. I like the intentional robotic sounds.
I think that's what
pretty
the,
cool.
the
So-
thing that caught my attention about it, dude, is like,
Yeah.
I think they finally just made this decision to be like, nobody's deciding to do this, maybe, except for maybe Enter Shikari. Enter Shikari is sort of doing
So
it.
That's not true.
if you see
Animate.
the cover art for that song,
Animate theme
very
songs.
anime.
they recently
Animate
they
theme
did an
songs.
interview with Crunchyroll.
Yes.
Yeah, and they talked
Oh,
about how it's
cool.
very
Yeah.
anime influenced, like all like those hyper. But honestly, there are other bands doing that kind of thing, right? Jared Alonge did a EP of all like Paramore and Yellow Card covers, and it's all done in the style of like the kind of songs you would see in an anime intro. So it's not something that's new in that way. The thing that I
It's
like
still so
about the thing that I like about this track, the thing that stuck out to me like immediately, and it made me listen to it over and over again, is the fact that they like leaned into like, no, we're trying to make that a mainstream genre now.
Yeah, because it gives
And,
me
like,
fear
that-
and
the song
loathing.
is so good.
It gives
a
me fear
very
and loathing
solid- dude,
style.
honestly, that hook, the fucking chorus hook is insane good.
So I've had this song on repeat since it came out. Like my car rides to work
Just this
and
song.
car rides home from work is just this song.
Makes
It's
sense.
that good.
Okay, I've been there. Not with girl music, but with man music. But yeah, go ahead.
What's a song that you have
I will take
played
your
over
pants
and
off
over
right
on,
now.
Johnny? What's a song you played over and over, Johnny?
Huh?
Like when it came out, what's a song you became obsessed with?
Yeah,
It doesn't matter what song you fucking cared about. That was The Rock. All right, back to the song. Everybody.
You're not allowed to do that. Hold up. hold the fucking phone real quick.
I had to. Come on.
I don't care what
to.
you had to do. But I'm going to call out girl music, whether it's girl music or not. All
Honestly,
right?
this song,
I do like it, though. It's pretty sick.
It gives me Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas vibes. So, like, if anybody's watched Hunter x Hunter, whatever you guys call it, that was the outro song for the first season of Hunter x Hunter. So, like, that song, this gives me that vibe. So it's been done, screaming, half English, half Japanese, whatever. That's been done. And then another band that did this too, which you liked, was freaking Crossfaith. And Crossfaith
from Japan.
Yeah, and they're also from Japan.
Maximum
so this is giving me
Maximum
very
the Hormone, Crossfaith.
this is giving me Japan vibes. Like they leaned into Japanese hardcore vibe.
Like that's that. I think. Okay, so From First to Last is a band that I would say has moderate level.
Moderate.
Like, yeah. As sad as that is to say, it's a bummer for me to say that. They're definitely not as big as Skrillex is.
Well, that's because Skrillex made EDM, bro.
No, absolutely. And to me, it's like that. It speaks volumes as to how fickle listeners can be. Because I would say this kind of music has a lot of substance. Shut the fuck up, Johnny, because I don't think it's girl music. But,
I'm not saying nothing.
But no, I would say
I hope you
they
stub your toe.
leaned into the idea of like, okay, so anime music, when you hear it, you
Spill your
classify
cup.
it that way.
Spill it.
And you hear the freaking episode in your brain.
You associate it with that, so it's almost like it's a gimmick to it.
Yeah.
But they went full tilt on this in a way where it's like, no, it's not. We're trying to make this
Did that
not
come
a
out
thing.
your nose?
We're trying to make it like a real
inhaled
thing
that
in the mainstream. Like,
Yeah.
like this is a genre of music
thing you
that's
got
out there
gills.
now.
You know what though? Like, this is off topic, off the anime thing. I will say this, and this one may be controversial to most people. The
like
emo bands
controversial
and the screamo bands, we created EDM.
You created EDM.
Yes,
All
they
right,
didn't know.
cutting
Well,
straight
Skrillex
to Tori.
is
Take it.
Skrillex.
I want to hear this take.
Skrillex made EDM big. Did he not? He was huge.
No, he made dubstep big.
Yeah, he made dubstep big.
Dubstep,
But he
yeah.
was like huge. And I remember him starting in like little clubs in LA.
best.
Like I used to hang out in Matinee, which was in Pomona, and then Dance, which was in
Around.
LA. And he was playing as Sonny Moore. His stuff,
the
his
song
stuff that
Mora.
wound up being Skrillex, but
Yeah,
it was the same
it all
stuff.
transformed
Yeah, it
into
was all
that.
his demos, but it was that. Okay. And then how many bands do we know that had crazy, crazy, crazy electronics before EDM was big? Crazy
We did.
electronics. You guys did. Enter Shikari did. There was other bands that was literally a genre
Demon
for a while.
Scarlet.
Quick
that
question.
band
Quick
sucks.
question.
No.
Quick question. Where do you guys see that dubstep came from?
That all came from freaking what is it, neo metal and all that stuff. All that stuff came from bands that used keyboards and it was heavy electronic. And then they just cut the band out and made electronic.
I know I'm biased because I'm a Korn fan. I'm a huge Korn fan, but I really highly relate it to Korn.
Yeah, neo metal.
I'm still waiting for Mick to
Korn
chime
is
in
like-
on this and
like
and
that.
tell
You
me that
know,
is wrong.
Corn
Heavy bass
is
and those-
poop sprinkles.
He's just waiting my turn.
I've seen
just waiting
him
my
just
turn.
sit there and wait.
because
Just butt in,
because
take
new metal
charge.
and Korn specifically used a lot of heavy bass, a lot of breakdowns, but then the guitars were doing stuff that was completely out of the norm
New metal
for
butt
most
rock.
guitar players, you know?
New metal is Korn. Korn
Yeah,
is
new
new
metal.
metal.
Yeah.
Butt rock.
That's not
Korn is probably like the OG new metal.
No. Butt rock is like Saliva.
No, butt rock is Creed.
Creed is a good example. No,
That's a
if
good
you're doing
example.
that thing, if you're trying to do that with like the genres, you're trying to go
It's
like,
Skillet.
straight up
Skillet.
like name one
I do like
band
Skillet,
to
though.
name a genre.
Oh God, not
Korn-
Skillet.
Korn is
my guilty
new
pleasure.
metal.
Skillet is our Christian butt rock.
Yeah,
Creed is
back
butt
in
rock.
my early Christian days, I would listen to Air One radio, and anytime Skillet came on, I would turn it off.
Air One lost me
It's
when
like,
they
okay,
made
that's my quiet time.
when they made Aaron Gillespie take the screaming part out of Southern Weather, or Say This Sooner. That's why I was like, why? That offends you? He's not even really screaming. He was shouting. He wasn't even screaming. Yeah, that's
Any
what they
sense
lost.
of aggression is
And that's
not,
why I love Impending Doom.
So Mick, I'm still prodding at
Mike,
this.
chime in. You are
Okay,
you
I
are
want
the
you to know
web
where
guy.
did- Where did that shit come
He's
from?
the electronic guy
Talking
here.
about EDM?
Yes, where did he
All
come from?
electronica crap.
I was talking about
EDM's been
dubstep
around a long time.
specifically,
A
but go ahead.
long fucking time.
Well, yeah, we
Adam.
had whatchamacallit, Daft Punk.
LSDJ? No, we had LSDJ.
Alice DJ,
We
Prodigy.
had Prodigy.
Prodigy was a shit.
Yeah, Prodigy was
I
the
would
shit
say
in the
honestly,
90s.
that's my number one of like. If
Snap
you want to
my
ask me
picture.
who started EDM, it's Prodigy, dude.
Yeah,
Prodigy's
in the
pretty good.
90s.
Prodigy mainstream level started. Maybe there was a bunch of other bands that did that made that thing happen.
But I think there
in
was
the time,
DJs that did
but
it
they got
first.
huge. That's what I'm saying. Maybe
don't
there was
know,
other people,
but
but they got
that's what I
huge
assume.
off of that sound. And bands like Attack Attack, Enter
I want
Shikari,
one of those
even
mugs, by
Under
the way.
Oath were all influenced by that.
We had that.
But yeah, go ahead.
But no,
Finish
but
up.
Where can I buy them?
Or
On our website.
EDM
Our website.
They're actually on there.
essentially
Okay,
started
I
off
want
as
one.
techno. So techno.
I'll give you a discount code.
EDM.
Stop having two conversations, please.
Yeah,
Anthony.
I have ADHD. I cannot help it.
ADD is
He
real.
was talking about the
Let
bugs.
Mike explain history.
I'm not listening to
Johnny's
him.
just the ultimate salesman. He's like, oh yeah, go to thetimes.com.
First of all,
Do you guys have koozies?
DJ, what's color do you like best? White or black?
I want both of them.
He's not even paying attention. He's just like,
You don't even drink coffee.
If you have canned koozies,
I do
That's
got
what it
those
means.
too.
I will buy
I got
the
you. Don't
shit.
and-
Mike, I'm
don't
listening
worry.
to
And
you.
we're working, okay, listen to me. We're working on a new website that's gonna have all bunch of
I was
new
more
merch.
referring to dubstep,
So I got you.
but
I'm gonna get you
Yes.
some.
All right.
Are they talking
Johnny,
about
what?
something?
Johnny,
You know what, DJ?
Johnny, shut
I'm
the fuck up.
You know what, DJ? I'm gonna give them to you for free. Okay.
No,
and
I'll
then-
pay for them.
and then-
I believe in supporting my friends.
Even better.
yes,
I give it to you for a
things
discount.
that small bands are used to is supporting their friends'
I support my
financial
friends.
endeavors.
Yes.
Thank you.
I got you. I
No,
got you,
I don't
DJ.
do free shit.
Mike has always
All right, I
been
got
a
you.
financial supporter of my endeavors. That's why Mike is my friend and remains my friend till this
My
day.
Mike just
Mike
touched
is
my
a
hat.
very loyal guy. Now let the guy talk.
Check it out. Check it out. Techno is a part of EDM. Techno was the
True.
beginning. Technically,
That's where it
was the
started.
big- that's where it started. That stemmed
off
out.
of disco.
What are we talking
Yes.
Am I wrong or am I right?
No,
Punch him.
no.
Punch him.
New
Mick.
wave.
Punch him.
New wave.
Okay,
New
then where did
wave.
new wave come from? Disco. It
Yes.
all, it's all, it all comes to
And you know where
disco.
you know where
Disco.
disco came from?
What?
Fucking.
Prince or some shit.
Yeah, Prince. That's my dude. Let me call my parents. They will confirm all this right now. My parents lived all through this stuff. My parents lived all through that stuff. My parents are like, what is
I
it
know,
called?
I know.
High. What is it?
Highfalutin?
I should have drank nothing but water this whole time.
High
I know. They got purple rain umbrellas. I get it.
You've been in my house. You know they got Prince everywhere. My parents
Prince is
cried
the
like
man,
a family
dude.
member died when Prince died.
So they have like posters and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
So they have prints?
Put it.
Prince, yes.
Camera. I don't
Stop it! You're an idiot. Shut up, Anthony.
We're having
Parents
fun,
love
guys.
them some
I'm
Prince.
gonna go ahead and stop talking for 10 minutes.
If you guys
We're
didn't,
having
if
fun.
you guys didn't catch that, he said, "Do you have Prince of Prince?"
Yes.
You're a freaking
I have
idiot.
prints of the album Purple Rain in my casa. Thank you. I also have
They're
multiple
spelled
prints
two different
of
ways, by the way.
vinyls in my
All right, we
casa.
were talking about Genesis. Let's go.
Genocide.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, I totally
had a lot
forgot.
of good things to say. Oh, I like
I will
that.
say, I mean, that takes so much production, man. That's something that I love.
I love keys like that, bro.
Great riff. To me, there's something special. I know Johnny's not going to give a shit about this, but there's just something special about hearing Matt Good. And
Thank
Travis,
you for stopping it
Travis
before the chorus.
Okay.
I'm getting a
the
groove. I know
chorus.
this song
You're
enough to groove.
welcome.
Rude.
But
So, hey,
Before.
by the way, when we were driving here,
you
Yes.
played this song?
put a song on.
I did not want to
And
listen to it. Thank you. I will
She
admit
was like, "Don't put on Genesis," and I was like,
I
"We're
don't want
putting
to
on
play it
Genesis."
because he's been playing
Guess
it too
what I'm
much.
playing today?
And guess what?
Genesis.
Right now, I'm on a Hosier kick. So I'm
This is
listening to
the
Hosier.
stupid stuff.
I love Hosier.
Hosier? Wait, Hosier? I am not familiar. What's Hosier? Hosier? Like, or is it like Hoser? Like
I
Canadian?
skip most
You're
of her
a
music.
hoser. It's
No.
not that. It's Hosier.
Yes.
When we're,
Bad name.
I wasn't listening.
He's an
bad
Irish man. That's all I have to say.
Is he like a real emotional singer?
Yeah, you never heard that song, Take Me to Church?
I probably haven't. Just didn't know it was him.
Yeah, that's Hosier. Hosier's good. I
All the
love
music
Hosier.
she plays when we're in the car, I hit the
I think
skip
singers.
forward
I think
button.
singers listen to more music.
Well,
than
he
the average
knows most
listener.
of my influences are not
And we all know
not
DJ's
from
not a singer.
not from this genre,
it's like
and most of
progressive
them are guys. I want to be honest. None of my influences are girls. I do not listen to female vocalists like hardly ever. Hardly.
You're telling me you don't
What's your
listen
take
to
on
Taylor
Spirit
Swift?
Box? You don't like a Spirit Box? Oh, give us this, Tori. Come on. Give us this hot take.
Bad
I want to
blood.
hear it.
Let's hear it.
I want to
Jim.
hear this hot take.
Wait, she's
versus Tori.
She's about to
Oh,
to give us our
oh,
hot
we're
take on
about to
Spirit
open a
Box right now.
Yeah, I
I gotta
Look,
hear this.
Full tilt. Let's go. Send it.
I do like some of Spirit Box's stuff.
Wait.
Lies!
Hold on,
But
wait.
hey, I like The Void. That's a good song.
Lies!
Johnny.
Tori,
Johnny.
last name Hernandez.
Yes.
Tori Hernandez, this is what she's got to say about Spirit Box. Let's hear
Oh
it.
God. Okay. Look. I'm
Make
not.
sure you classify the name.
I will say that not all female vocalists are bad. Haley Williams is always been freaking on a next level. I will never call
He
her
thinks
bad
most are bad.
ever.
Oh.
I am also a big
Oh.
fan of freaking Evanescence. I thought she was fantastic growing up. That was a big fan of hers too.
Okay.
Shout out
But-
Amy Lee. I
Yes.
fucked that chick once.
Amy Lee is amazing. But Spirit
really?
Box,
It was a different Amy Lee.
I do not find
Get it in my
her
head.
exciting as a vocalist.
Yeah.
So
I like her.
And I've had other people be like, well, she screams too. And it's like, yes, I do both. I understand how that is. There's a lot of breath control, vocal control. There's a lot of wear and tear that goes on your voice when you do it. I totally understand that. But to talk, sing, and then to scream, and her screams are
I'll click on the same cat on you with that right there, where it's like she doesn't virtuoso sing.
no.
She sings
She's very
notes.
just here. Like
Yeah,
it's
she
just
sings
not.
notes that are not high. She honestly
Okay.
she sings notes that
I could agree with
He has
that.
a limited range.
like, for example,
Yeah.
like Anthony Green sings in a
Yes.
higher octave than
Anthony
she
Green
does.
is my biggest vocal.
It's how much do you project
Just
from
that
your
guy.
diaphragm?
It's like my influence
also,
forever.
Also something that I've learned over
I like
years
Al
through,
Green.
through
Yeah.
Yeah, Al Green.
That's not what we're talking about.
Why are you here?
Anthony Green is probably my biggest vocal influence, I will say.
also, like, I mean, to bring this up a little bit, I finally recently watched the
Camera.
Seosin.
You
put out-
suck at this.
Oh,
Okay,
dude,
continue.
you guys are the one making me do it. I'm trying to do
We're
my
not
best.
making you
The wheel
The wheel
dictates.
makes you do it.
Who sits in that
With
chair?
faith, thank you.
If it was me, you wouldn't even be here. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Anthony. I'm
You
just
done?
kidding. Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay.
You done? Go ahead.
Get talking about that
Go ahead.
sales
No, no,
Nelson's
show.
real
We were, by
feelings.
the way,
more-
he and I were at the 20th
Whatever that
anniversary
stuff is
show.
called.
I was gonna say it was the filming
We
of
were
that
at
show.
the filming of that
So
show.
watching that show, dude, like
Anthony, go
I
ahead. I love your opinions, dude, because they are very vast, and I love it. So go ahead.
wait.
Remember
this
when we
feels-
went to a show
this
that
feels
was
like a
an
trap.
Emery
Johnny
music
never
video?
compliments me. What is this?
I don't know. No, dude. Genuinely, I really enjoy your take on music. So
scared.
I'm
What
very,
is gonna,
I'm very
is he gonna
curious.
stab me, Mick?
I'm not gonna do anything.
scared
Go
right now.
jump across the table and
Look,
stab
But
me.
I do
This
want to
is
hear.
weird.
I
You
want to
need to
hear
enter
what
the
Anthony
witness
has to
protection
say
program.
about Seosin and Anthony
sitting
Green.
back.
So go ahead, Anthony. Let me hear what you got,
No,
bro.
okay, so
It doesn't matter what you say.
Well, I want to hear it, so thank you. And I'm the only woman in the room, so I want to hear it.
No, go ahead. Let me hear it. I love The Rock, dude. That's where I came. That's what I grew up on.
Yeah, why does the woman
Well, no,
in
it
the
was
room have
funny.
a microphone?
I was almost expecting you the first time I did that bit. I was like, I thought you were going to fall out from it because we were doing that bit before.
All right, go ahead.
But okay, so no, to make a direct comparison, right? As far as like projected vocalist goes, I watched that. It was like a 20-year anniversary Seosin show, a whole concert.
I was there.
with
We were
both
there.
vocalists.
Wait, can
That's where this hat came from.
I'm sorry. I gotta say something.
We invited you, by the
No, I
way.
gotta say something real quick.
I know.
We
I
invited
was playing
him
the show
and
that
Mike.
day.
You
Not
guys,
important.
You guys
Yeah,
all
you're
went.
right.
Hold on, real quick. You guys went all.
You
went
coulda
to
had
go
this
see.
hat.
You guys
Yeah,
all
the
went to go see
recent Seosin show.
That
yes.
was probably the funnest
Did
show
you
I've ever
guys
been
know who else played that day?
You did at a show that nobody went.
Motherfuckers went!
Bro, I had those
We
tickets
had
for so
more
long.
important things to do!
Fuck you! Fuck you!
And you didn't tell me.
Fuck
If you would have told me, I would have made plans, bro.
Like I said before,
You guys could have.
priorities. El Pastor.
We played.
Yeah, how bomb was that place?
We
You're
went
welcome.
Tacos!
Pastor. El Pastor.
You're welcome
All I'm
for
saying
Tacos
is-
Jalisco
all I'm
before
saying
the
is we
show.
played
That was amazing, by the way. Those
We
tacos were
literally
fucking
played
phenomenal.
200 feet from Saleson, and we played at like 7:30. You guys could have made it to my show and then made it over there, and I
We were
would have got
eating.
you guys in for free.
I didn't get no
something.
fucking
First
text
off,
message.
I didn't know until they told me when we were in line.
That's
So
my
if
fault. I
you
should've
would have
told
told
you.
me, we would
I
have
would
been
have
like,
been there. I support my
Johnny,
friends.
That's my
you
fault.
should take into account that we were thinking about you.
We really were.
Right?
Well, thank you so
Well,
much for
Anthony,
thinking
For
about
what
if
it's
me.
you
worth,
would've
Johnny,
been-
for what it's worth, you crossed our minds.
Not many things crossed my mind.
well, if you want to make a direct comparison between somebody that sings and screams, like look at, first off, Emery. We've played with Emery. They sing and scream, and those guys sing in a like almost like pop style, like vibrato, the whole nine. Like those guys are fantastic, and
They're
they
so good.
scream, and they're in their 40s. Like or 50s now.
Well-
them is old, but we go see them every time, and those guys are phenomenal.
I have-
And vocalists kill every single time they vocalists kill.
Yeah.
So you can't use that as like, oh man, I just can do one at a time.
Where you're talking about Spirit Box, how she
Yes.
does her. Okay, so my whole thing, the point that I was kind of trying to get at with it is that, okay, for example, watching different types of vocalists juxtaposed. Let's dissect this whole Seosin show, right? Cove versus Anthony Green. The energy of the stage changed when I'm watching this, this live recording of what they did. The energy of the
Thought in
stage
person.
changed.
You could have
Shut the
seen
fuck
it.
up. I don't need that brag right now.
You could have seen it.
But watching that, it's crazy
priorities wrong.
because you see a difference in, like, I would say, confidence between what I would call a natural vocalist and a person who kind of just wants to sing. And that's, I think a thing that not a lot of people talk about when it comes to performance is the idea that there's people who are just like attuned to the frequency of what it is to be the best type of musician naturally, dude. Anthony Green, Johnny Craig, who the fuck
Yes.
up he is. There's just people who are just that you could practice for fucking 20 years and be really good, but you're never going to catch up to this type of person
Yeah.
who's the type of performer who's just fucking
I
natural.
will
at
not
it.
lie. Anything Anthony Green touches, I like.
He's one
His
of those.
soft
He's one of
stuff
those unicorns.
is just-
and so let's put that context right onto the Courtney LaPlante thing, right? She had her chance at I Wrestled a Bear once, at all these other projects. She did this thing where she was experimenting with the screaming. She to me officially is one of the latter. She's not a natural good singer. She's one of the people who grew into being a good singer. Grew into being a good
I agree with
performer.
that.
So to me, I think that's the thing that's always going to rob a little bit of that from me. Because you just watch, I think Danny Worsnop, as much as this fucking guy hates him, he's also a natural performer, natural singer. Like, just
Wait,
so
who's
fucking
this
good.
guy? Is that me?
Asking Alexandria,
Alexandria.
you
Oh, this
talk
guy's
shit on them.
fucking
Yeah.
These
Dude,
guys are
from
fucking gay.
Jump, but for
Sonny
Jump they
Moore.
were good. Like,
Sonny Moore is
I
another
got you.
example.
I got you.
DJ, I'm gonna be hitting you up after this. I think we're like,
But
pretty
you
much
know,
the same
like-
guy.
I think it's worse for female vocalists than it is for
bad
guys.
we
I
play
feel
the
like a
same
lot
instrument.
more
I know,
stuff
right? We could make a sick band, dude.
is let
Hold on,
go
bass.
for guys
Let's just
as
do it,
far as
dude.
vocalists go.
The master
I play
bassers.
rhythm bass. You play lead bass.
I would love to have a conversation with her.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm
Are you
down.
following all of this right
Yeah,
now?
right.
Oh, they're talking. I'm not listening.
I would like a lot
gonna mute it.
more falls on a female vocalist than a guy. I feel like we're under more scrutiny for everything, screaming,
Absolutely.
singing, whatever.
Don't disagree with that.
I feel like if you don't sound like Amy Lee, Paramore, even what's her name from Leaf? Oh my god, that's gonna bother me.
I don't know that.
Lacey.
Lacey, yes.
She's
if you
really
don't
good.
sound like Lacey, like those what they hold you up to. So
She's
if you don't
so
sound
good.
like that, you don't sound good, right? But like that doesn't mean you can't sound good, right? There's different styles. Like I've heard other female vocalists. I'm not talking about me. I've heard other female vocalists that kill, absolutely kill. There was like, I forgot her name. I think it was like Stitch. There was like a Screamo band. There's an African-American girl in the Screamo band. Absolutely phenomenal screamer. Absolutely phenomenal vocalist. Like think of, God, what is this is my, why is it?
Kill Switch Engage?
Kill Switch Engage, but a girl.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely amazing, this band. That's why it's
I
like,
never heard this.
There can be bands with really, but it wasn't popular back then to be a female screamer and singer, so they never blew up. I saw them on Fuse one time and then I never saw them again. There's like, but there are girls that kill it
Shout
that
out Fuse,
that's
man.
the
aren't
problem with being ahead
shy
of the
to
curve.
be vocalists, but then there are that are like, they get by other things, right?
What do you think that is? What do you think that is? Because I've always wondered it, where it's like, okay, people talk about there's this dissonance between, it's like the people will make the argument there's not a lot of black singers in this scene. There's not a lot of women singers in this scene.
Magnolia Park for the win.
No,
Yeah,
he's
shout
right.
out.
He's
Shout
right
out.
though.
Honestly,
There's
I love
not
that band.
because
plugging real quick that fucking the song from the Goofy movie, fucking that shit rips.
That shit rips.
That shit rips, bro. Let's go.
Stand up.
Let's fucking they
Didn't we put that on like episode like 1 or 2?
So fucking sick, dude.
Fucking Devin Townsend, dude. Shout out. That song is great.
Oh, that's sick.
But
you're right though. There's not a lot of minority female singers.
there's not
There's not a lot of minority
direction.
singers. Period.
Whether it be
Like,
That's because there's still a lot of people that are like, rock music?
Isn't Jada Pinkett
well, yeah,
Smith
that
in
is a thing. Somebody tried to
really
say.
is a
Do you want me to bring up Jada's band?
Somebody tried to say.
That was crazy.
Somebody tried to say. I was watching this.
Her husband might smack you.
This streamer
I
the
don't
other day.
care.
She's a Mexican streamer. She does streams about things involving like Mexicans and like pop culture. Somebody tried to say that Mexicans don't like rock music.
That's all we listen to.
And I'm like, bro, if we ain't listening
Music
to like
is the universal language.
we're over there rock music. Like, what?
All genres of music.
I gotta say something real
Universal
quick. Tori,
language.
I know why you picked him. You're lucky he's yours, because he'd be mine right now.
She's very expensive. You want to trade?
No, you don't want to trade. My girlfriend's way more expensive.
You see this?
No. She can have her, and I can have you.
Nah.
I'm cheap.
We got something
I like to be
here.
catered to.
We got an idea here.
I am very cheap.
Honestly, I'll tell you right now, I'm the first
let me
person
tell you this.
RSVPing
Let me tell you
to
this. My-
Johnny and DJ's wedding.
Let me tell you this.
I'm gonna
Chicken
see if I
nuggets
can
is
find
all I
that
need.
band
My,
that I was telling you about
girlfriend
with
went
the
she flew to
African-American
Texas. She flew first class to
Go ahead,
Texas.
keep telling your story. I'm just
That's
playing,
like
a
30
little,
minutes.
playing a little wicked wisdom for you.
Me?
Oh, I'm down with Wicked Wisdom.
Whose story? Me? Mine?
Keep going, Johnny. Tell your story.
Yeah, Johnny, tell your
No,
story.
Don't get distracted.
All I was saying is, DJ, my girl's expensive too. They could be expensive for each other. Wow, I am slurring. I am three Cutwaters deep.
she's in the medical field, so she has high earning potential.
Right,
So
my
she
girl-
can afford her.
Yo, my girl can afford her is the thing.
Yeah.
She makes more money
this
than
works
I
out.
do.
So
it works out
I'll
perfect.
take you.
Yo, we can live in the ditches together.
So,
Yeah.
so both of them.
I just need a box.
both of them.
Like, that's
all-
it.
That's all I need.
Both of them could live in a big ass house. And y'all gonna live in a fucking studio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll live in a studio making
okay with
music
that.
together.
I'm okay with taking a shot in the mouth every once in a while just to live comfortably and have a good friend.
Yeah,
Take the
it's all
cream,
about the
take the cream.
companionship.
Fulfill the dream.
Take the
Take
cream.
the cream, fulfill the dream.
I had
Put
a
it on your
cream.
shirt, Mick.
Nope, that's
Put
it.
it on. I have a
That is
cream.
the episode
I
name.
have a cream.
See, this is why you have to do a pre-show stream.
Yo, I forgot about Wicked Wisdom.
Dude, it's wild that she
Okay,
was.
I found the band that I was
What's the
talking
band?
about.
Let's go.
Straight Line Stitch.
Straight Line Stitch. What is that again?
This is the band that had the really good singer screamer girl. I thought she was awesome. The first time I saw her was on Fuse, and I was like, I need to be like this chick.
Steven's Untitled
like-
Rock Show.
I thought you were gonna pull up Millionaires, but okay.
Black Veil is what pulled up. Is that
Let's
good?
try that one. I don't know. It's been a while since I listened to him.
Wait. That was a deep cut. You guys know Millionaires?
Yes, I do know the Millionaires. I used to hang out with
listening.
them. I used to hang out with them
They
back in the
weren't
day.
good, though. They
were
sucked.
not good.
They were not good.
They
but
were not
that
good.
MySpace huge.
Yes,
band.
I wanted to be her so bad in this music video. I was like, this girl. It's like she's life. I was like,
Okay.
yes,
It's a black girl.
yeah. She
Okay.
freaking kills. I was like, ah.
Make sure you pause on her.
Why have I
real
never
quick.
seen this? Oh, damn.
Okay, wait.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yes, I love her.
Okay,
Definitely.
Damn.
wood.
Definitely would. Hell yeah.
All the wood.
I like this.
I loved her. I saw her on Fuse, and I loved her
Mick,
instantly.
you gotta say, you gotta chime in, dude.
She's still
Are
doing
you
music.
saying wood or wood?
No.
with EL.
Hey, actually.
With EL.
OOD or
actually,
OLD?
OULD.
Actually, I'm saying both
OULD.
because I got some wood and I would.
OULD.
OULD.
OULD all the way.
We're going,
Yeah.
Johnny?
I would. Yes.
I have quite the
I am
collection
down.
over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come
I'm in.
on.
Is this not great?
This is incredible.
And she's hot. So I was like, yes.
Hot as.
Well, I can't
I'm
comment on
almost
that.
upset at
And her
myself.
hair. Her
not-
hair was like, yes.
I'm all about hair, and that gets
I'm
me.
almost upset at myself for not having come across this before. Oh,
I never
and
heard this
yeah,
in my life.
shot? What is this? Was that her feet?
Don't show me your feet, dude.
I'm gonna rewind.
Look at the squeal,
I
bro.
will rewind.
I was like, yes.
Wait, they're not.
like
They're not around
this.
anymore.
I don't think they are. But she was so,
That's a
but
bummer.
because it wasn't popular back then to be
Is
a
she
girl
around?
doing this.
Yo, all I need to know is she's around because
I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't know. I forgot the name
Okay.
of the band.
it
We'll just
only
freeze
takes
there.
one Instagram.
Just
Oh,
freeze
I
there.
like-
What were you
hold
guys saying? Keep talking.
That's disgusting.
Go ahead and talk.
DJ hates me.
I'm
bad.
having a good time over
My
here
bad.
on
I'll
my
ju-
own.
I'll
Yeah,
do
their
that on my
their
own
last
time.
album was in 2011, which is when I graduated high school.
By the way,
Old as
just a little
hell.
thing for the record. Her heels are like a knife or something. It's like a skating blade.
First off,
That
this chick
that
was
is
like
pretty dope.
ahead of
Those
the
are
curve, bro.
nice. She
Send
can
me home.
This
step
chick
on
was
you and you can
ahead of the
die.
curve.
Yeah,
Oh,
she really was.
Absolutely.
And she was so good, and they just never got
So,
big.
She's not
I'm
just
sure her
black
music's
though.
great.
She's
I'm not gonna
definitely
keep
like
watching
some
it
type
right
of Asian,
now.
right?
I don't know, but she's
gonna stay
pretty,
here.
and she was good. And I was like, why is this band not big?
That's crazy.
was like,
now,
oh.
nowadays,
Ahead on
it
the
should be,
curve,
that'd be
you said?
huge. That sucks. It happens to a lot of bands.
Well, I feel like that's kind of what happened to us. Is like it's just well, first off, we live in California. Let's
Yeah,
not
you have to fight
go
with
there.
It's
Every
a
other
dog
band
dog
that's
world, and there's 60
every
fucking
band that I
5,000
know
dogs.
that has gotten huge quick has not been from California.
right.
So
To make it in Cali is fucking tough.
well,
dude.
that's because we hate each other in Cali.
Yeah.
So we'll
No,
get to that.
yeah. A lot of people hate each other out here.
I
It
don't
don't
want to
make no
change the
sense.
scene, guys. I just like this shot.
I want to get
but
to
I'll
where
keep
she
on
sings
playing.
though, because she's
It really
good.
is a good shot.
She sings too?
Yeah, she sings.
No.
She's just freaking good, bro. I don't know if she sings in the song, but like I've heard her
Fine.
sing.
No,
She was
play
good.
it.
Keep
That's why I was
playing
like, damn, like
Her toenails
I love this
Is
janky.
there
song.
a way? Is there a way to screenshot?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't really. I see what you're saying, DJ.
Control
I don't
Shift
like
3.
feet.
I don't like the feet. No, I
don't
love
like feet.
I love feet, but those feet, a little clawy.
you guys have
I
small
don't- I don't-
brains.
I
and
don't like
shit.
feet.
Control Shift 3.
I have one working brain
Is the
cell.
screenshot.
Okay?
They're a little gargoyle-y.
I already
Okay.
won for keeping him on the
Goliath.
shot for as long as I did.
Just go, Anthony. Just go.
Pick up those little piggies.
The music was good until you
Take
stopped
that
on the
piggy
feet.
market, I'll tell
Oh
you that.
my god.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, super sick, dude.
Dude, she was good. That's it's like such a shame. There was what's another one? In This Moment was another band
I know
back
In
then
This
that was
Moment.
good.
And
They
there's
did
your
the theme song for fucking
See?
Legion.
Shania Twain.
You know that, Johnny, right?
What?
In This Moment does the theme song for Skanks.
For, Legion of Skanks, yep.
Shania Twain?
Their lead singer. So this. So okay. Segue.
Shania Seidel Twinsies?
Segue real quick. So why guys look down on female vocalists, right? Is for the same
Because we're
reason it is
guys and
in
you're
pop
women.
culture. Is if you're not, you don't look a certain
That's
way, or
not
your
how
to-go bitties
I
ain't hanging
officially
out.
believe it.
You are not
Just
nothing.
saying.
And I feel like where this started mostly with hardcore singers is In This Moment because she was in Playboy.
Was she?
Wait.
Yes.
Well, that makes sense.
If you got a product, you got a product.
Yeah, she's hot.
If I
Get that
promoted
bag.
my product, he would kill me.
Yeah, but she'd be rich.
he would kill me.
The thing is,
Money
he
is
was-
money. Make that
She
money.
brings up a super good point. though.
Okay, yeah. My point. Are you
Anthony,
for the money, DJ?
We played with a band that shall not be named. Anthony, we played with a band that shall not be named. And did that girl not show up to the show with her boobs tied up in a bow?
Who's
No, I'm pretty sure I know.
She did.
I know the
Which
exact.
band is that?
Boobs
She
tied up in a
did.
bow?
She
We're not gonna
Not
name
the
names.
name, Johnny.
she showed up to what is that
Name it.
Pirate Fest with
Name
a
it.
ribbon tied around her
first,
boobs.
First of all,
and
well, how old is this?
No. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do.
No,
Here's
no,
what I'm
how
gonna do.
old is
No,
this?
No. This was a couple years ago.
Okay.
And I will say this much. Here's exactly what I feel like I have every right to say.
Right.
This is a musician, singer, screamer, OnlyFans model.
Yes.
That
Okay, musician
Basic-
slut.
Suicide
Okay,
girl.
go ahead.
She's a suicide girl.
So basically, the
Same
whole,
shit.
The whole position that I would say I have on the situation is that if you're a musician, the thing that you're trying to capture people with is the merit of your talent in writing good music.
Thank
Most
you.
musicians, yes.
And so this is a person that I would say is along for the ride, loves the idea of the glitz and glam of that whole being on stage, performing for people thing, doesn't do anything to develop the talent, doesn't
Right.
do anything to develop the actual necessity of, being a person who writes music that will connect with people, and then just goes along for the ride. And also has a huge advantage because you're a fucking hot chick.
And huge tits, right?
Yes.
No, she
Not
doesn't.
huge tits,
She doesn't
but
have.
a nice body.
Huge ass.
She's skinny.
It doesn't matter. Nice
Wait,
body with
first of
tattoos.
all, you're telling me she doesn't have huge tits or a huge ass. I'm not interested then.
But some guys are into it, and a
Yeah,
lot of
no,
guys white
there's-
knight her and
there's-
everything.
Yeah, there's
It
a
is.
whole-
Who are we
there's a
talking
whole-
about?
So
Name
there,
names.
so
Name names.
there's-
Who cares? Do you think she's gonna watch this? Who gives a shit?
You're right.
So there-
You're
so-
totally
No,
right,
she
man.
would or not.
so
Who is this bitch? Let's go.
She's a suicide girl, and
She's a
she's
bitch.
in a
She is a
band.
suicide girl in a
and
band.
DJ's gonna name her. What's
No,
her name?
no. So-
DJ's gonna
so-
name her. DJ, she's
so
a bitch.
I've always had a problem with female fronted bands that do the hashtag female fronted.
Yeah. It doesn't mean anything.
We don't do that.
Right.
Like, so
Because Tori's a lady. She's not a bitch like these other
well, no,
bitches.
but it's like,
I mean, maybe. I don't know. You got to tell me.
if she's bad,
Right.
I want people to say she's bad.
Right.
Yeah.
And she wants people to say she's bad.
'Cause she's a real musician. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about artistic integrity.
Well, that's because like when we
and
write
when,
music,
when people
I
are
help
like
write.
so like
Like it's not that
they
I sit
focus
there and
on
do
the
nothing.
female fronted part, it's like it's almost like it's immune to criticism.
People
It's
white
bad,
knight
then,
you.
like,
That's all they do.
You just hate women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
I'll let you
do-
speak more on that
Okay.
because
Thank you for saying that about me, but that's not
Yeah,
what I
because that's
fully
what happens
think.
is like anytime in that band in particular, that person we were talking about, anytime anybody criticizes that band, which they do get criticism by people that don't know them because they were not that good. Look, so it's like you're gonna get criticism, right? But then everybody jumps in front of the bullet for you because you're hot. Leave her alone. White knight for you, right?
Right.
I never put myself in that position to get that.
Okay.
I'm breaking.
And he broke my camera.
Oh shit! He broke the camera.
I never put myself in
There you go.
the
You're good.
position to get that. Not because necessarily because it would make him mad, because it was even before I was with him. So bands I was in before him never did that. I never, like, you've been in bands with me, you know. How do I dress when we play shows? Long pants, shirts that come up to my neck. I never wear anything that's low cut. I never do that. And there's a reason why I never do that. Because I'm not trying to sell people on my physical form. Like, yeah, you could still see me and be like, oh, that's great. Like, she's got a good figure. Like, that ass. Like, you could still say that if you want to, but I'm not trying to sell you on that. I'm trying to sell you on the fact that I can do what the guys are doing as good as the guys are doing it, and you should like it. If you don't like it, that's fine. Go like a guy. That's fine. That's great. But I want you to like me for the fact that I could do it.
Right.
So we've played shows and people have come up to me and this like blew my actual freaking mind. When we opened for Emery, some people came up and told us that we were better than Emery.
Oh, wow.
And I was better than Emery.
That's good.
And I was like, sit the hell down. Because thank you, but sit the hell down. You know, like, but that's like, I want people to like us for the music.
For the music. Yeah,
Not
yeah.
because I
as a
have
band.
long hair and boobs and I'm great.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I want you to like us that we're all good. I'm
Right.
on equal footing than every other guy in my band. I'm not special
makes
because
sense.
I'm a girl.
Well, that's kind of the ongoing theme with this podcast is the common listener. The common listener doesn't give a shit on our perspective on like what we respect.
Yeah.
We're a
what
bunch
I
of
mean?
people trying to figure out exactly what it is that interests them while fucking trying to navigate that, dude. Like,
Exactly.
you know, like, I mean, to me, like, I just like making fucking music, bro.
Yeah.
I just like making music. And it's like to have all these different gimmicks thrown in my way before, as qualifiers, before people even give my shit a shot is a crazy thing to me. You know, to have like all these other people that are going to have a fucking leg up on me just because they did other things that had nothing to do with creating music. just because they're in shape, just because they're a fucking pretty face to look at, just because they're related to a specific person that's famous or whatever. That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
That's a wild thing to me. It's one of the only industries that's how that works, you know?
Let me throw something out to you two in particular, because you were in that band with DJ. How much does it bother you now, knowing that you had labels looking at you, and the genre you guys were doing at that time was so ahead of its time, and now bands are famous for it, and you guys could have been right there?
I'll let Mike go on that one first.
I think it just kind of comes down to it's like a logistical thing, because it's like you come down to the business side of it, of thinking about how this makes sense. And back then it was just it didn't make sense. It's just like you want, because you have, because as you're doing it, you start realizing you're not what you're like aspiring to be. At the same, you know what I mean? Even though you don't see past of like, oh, we are ahead of our time. You know what I mean? You don't know that.
No, you guys were way ahead of your time.
Yeah, there's no way we would have known that.
You guys would have been Enter Shikari. You guys would have been Enter Shikari.
One of the coolest things that I've ever got to work on is the piano lead for, what is it, Harbinger?
First of all,
I started remaking that. Oh, did you?
First of all,
wait, shut the fuck up, Johnny.
Wait. I don't care.
I don't care that I'm the board bitch. I'm taking my 5 minutes. I have a bone to pick with DJ on air real quick. It'll take 2 minutes. And
you can wait until after I say this one thing. I got one thing to say.
You can pick my bone.
Anthony, shut the fuck up. You're the board bitch. If you guys would have been Enter Shikari, you guys would have been Enter Shikari. All right, go ahead. Anthony,
well, they were doing that before Enter Shikari was big.
Tori.
We really were.
They would have been Enter Shikari if they would have been Enter Shikari.
He's right. He's not wrong. He is not wrong.
You guys weren't British or white.
That's one thing that fucking people don't really acknowledge.
And that's God's fault for not putting them in Great Britain.
And you guys also had Erica.
Hold the phone.
Which I feel like is like a repellent to anybody being any attracted to anybody in your band. So
yeah. Boom. I mean, you got anything?
He did that for Digital Panic.
He's fucking ugly.
How many times did we get asked when we were Digital Panic and when I first joined? Right, Mike was there when I first joined. Also, he didn't complete that story. He was gonna bring Digital Panic stuff and start doing it again, and he was like, "Oh yeah, me and Eric are gonna start doing this again." This was after.
Oh yeah,
Passengers
back to the beginning of the podcast. How did she join? So I joined her band, and then fast forward. And then, like, that band kind of died.
We were dating at this time when this happened.
I decided, and then Hobag and I decided to go back to Digital Panic stuff. And then she sent me a text.
Eric.
She sent me a text.
I'll name the names. His name is Eric Watkins. He's a good dude, but he's also a hoe.
The dude can sing, but he's also a
He's also a bitch or a hoe.
We love the man.
One of the best singers I've ever worked with.
He's phenomenal. And we love the man.
Yes, we love Eric.
So I went back to that.
Okay.
The 2-man Digital Panic project. And then she sent me a text, "Hey, can I guest?" Because Digital Panic started
Let me
as
get
just
on a feature.
I was bored. I wanted to do stuff.
So he did clean singing, I did screaming vocals, and I wrote all the music. So she texted me, "Hey, can I guest?" And I was like, "No, you can just take my spot. You can just take my vocalist spot."
Okay.
And that's how Digital Panic evolved.
Nice.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, then we started doing live shows, and then Mike was brought in and all that stuff. So we actually had a full-on band at one point, and then we played a live show at our first live show.
Who was drumming for you guys at the time?
Oh, who
didn't drum for us?
I think it was Tyler. Wasn't it Tyler? I think it was Tyler.
Before I came in, right?
No, you were there, I think.
No, I didn't.
Tyler was with Tyler.
Who was it then?
It was Nick.
It was Nick. Nick was the first one. Yeah, it was Nick. It was Nick.
And then the guy in their music video.
Yeah, Chris.
Wait, there's a music video?
Not an art.
Your guys' music video.
Our music video?
Yeah.
Which one?
The guy you have in the music video that I saw today. He was a drummer of Digital Panic at one point.
Christian. Yes, Christian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was one of our drummers at one point.
Cherry Carney. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So we did the live thing.
Damn near everybody.
Multiple.
Dude, honestly, this music scene in this room is probably an offensively incestual.
You know what else is
music
weird?
scene.
You know what else is weird?
All our musical babies
I
were like,
knew of Anthony, and Anthony
we
knew
were all
of me
really blood
before I
related,
even met
it'd be
DJ.
offensive.
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why
So
there's laws
Violet
in
Mouth
place.
was following me on Instagram before I even met Anthony or knew DJ.
That's crazy.
So Anthony had been lurking my Instagram for years before I even met him.
I'm just like I'm just in
Shout out lurking.
I was like, "Who's this guy following me?" I was like, "What
Who's
is
this
this
weird
Yeah,
fucking
this
guy?
Violet Mouth."
I was probably poaching female vocalists.
You
for
probably,
sure.
you probably were.
No.
I was in If This Was Yesterday. That was when you
that
were
was the
following
band?
me. That was the band.
Okay.
And then my bassist went to Sylvan. He was being tutored by this guy.
Yeah, when I went to
And
Sylvan.
And he told him about me.
Yeah.
I'm just
So
like,
I learned about her through a kid that I tutored at Sylvan, who was in
The
her
age
band.
gap is real.
Holy shit, dude.
That's
We owe all of
crazy.
this to Sylvan?
Hooked on phonics.
The fact that Sylvan
And
Learning
Eric's
Center,
wife got DJ the job at the
Yes, she
Sylvan.
did.
the fact that Sylvan Learning Center plays a part in our history is so beautiful to me. I'm going to fall asleep tonight and just be like, Sylvan.
Is it bad that I work for another
Sylvan
tutoring
expect to
center?
fall tonight on Instagram.
But that's how that stuff happened.
Shout
But
out Sylvan.
honestly,
Yeah, how I ended up following her bands was because of that kid. He was like, "Hey, follow my bands," and then I ended up following
then I got
her
kicked.
new stuff,
and then he followed me again.
and then that's how I saw the tryout post to try out for her band. Is because
But as I was saying,
Sylvan Learning Center.
every time Eric
The
played
world
a
is
show
small.
for
So
us,
is your mind.
we got
Sylvan.
comments about whose dad is
Come learn how to
it
read.
doing vocals for you guys.
I did have it.
Whose dad is that? That was the first show, and then we played that Pirate Fest thing, and I've known Shaylee,
damn, Pirate
Dayshell
Fest.
Shaylee for
I know that shit.
God, since I was probably like 14 or 15 years old. I've known Dayshell Shaylee. So he came and watched us play after he had played on that show because I asked him to, and he was like, "Yeah, you need to hide that guy behind a screen." I was like, "Oh my God."
Talking about Eric.
About Eric. And I was like, that's so mean.
He was balder than me at the time.
Yeah, it's because
Oh, no.
Eric,
Damn.
Eric.
Dude, I have so much love for the man, and no, trust me, Tori,
I know,
relate to you.
he's-
No, we
he's-
love
can you-
him.
let me
He's
cut you
like
off for
family
1
to
minute.
us.
He's
Let me-
hands
let
down
me
the
cut
best
you off
singer
for, like,
I've ever
1
worked
minute.
with.
Okay, so I tried before you tried to get this man into pocket and to make him worthy of being in a fucking band. Great
You really
singer.
did.
Anthony
a
was
fan-
original.
He's a
Guinea pig.
fantastic singer, dude. But you have to understand one thing, one element.
He's literally the best I've ever worked
The
with.
ego
You,
is
you
real.
have to understand one element of about performing live music is you are also a performer, and people want to look at you. That's part of it.
It's true.
That's part of it.
It is very true.
And it's one of the things that he'll never ever give a shit about, which I almost respect. He
really doesn't.
He doesn't give a shit.
I don't know if that's
In a
true
way-
though,
in a way, I could
because
never not give a
he
shit.
low
He doesn't
key
give a shit.
tries. He would try. Like
No,
I
he
was
tried-
next to him
he
doing
tried
the
because we
most,
encouraged
and
him
this
to
man
try.
was doing the.
Hey, remember the
I remember him flat ironing his hair. He flat ironed his hair.
no.
because he's
That was
The
the
foot.
downhill right there, dude.
No, it's the gay. This, yes.
Yeah, no, we
And
can't get this on camera.
Tori,
We
what
might
is that
capture
move again?
DJ's feet.
I
doing
can't
it.
do it. It was
This-
it's this,
Yeah.
and he would go like this.
That's gay.
Do you remember the Yuma
That's
show?
what that is.
Do you remember the
And
Yuma
he
show?
would do. He
I
looked
can
more
try to
girly
do it
than
right
me,
here, right here.
Wow.
and he was next to me on stage. I have photos, Johnny. I have photos for days, Johnny. And I love Eric to pieces. And Eric was
I love that
great.
guy.
Eric's
He's the
always
man.
great.
He's the
but
fucking man.
I always felt bad when people would make those comments because I'm like, God, Eric, if your voice matched your everything else.
Yeah.
Let's speak to this for a second.
Oh, man, that show in Yuma was brought up.
The presence.
that window break.
What?
You know?
I don't
know
know
what
this.
you're
I was
talking
not
about.
there for that.
But yeah, no, I mean, to
His ass went through a window.
Just for a second, just to how this industry is.
Stupid. So stupid.
It's not kind to like non
It's not kind of us normal folk.
Yeah, people who just want to just do music, just literally try to create something awesome and that sounds.
That's why I play bass because I'm.
Can
ugly
we
as fuck.
start a super band?
Because we could just sit in
and
the back,
wear
DJ.
masks like the sounds of animals fighting.
If you watch live videos of
just
us,
kind of like go
I'm facing
from
away
there.
from the camera.
I think that's something. That's
I got
probably
asked for
a
dates.
Anthony,
contributing
would
factor.
you
But I'm
want to
here
do
now.
a third band?
Let's go.
We'll be back for part 2.
Exactly.
Say it again, clean.
We'll be back. We'll be back for part 2,
And 3 and 4.
and then we'll be back for part 3.
A bat.
All right.
Daniel will be back for part
Let's
2.
get